Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. So, in this lecture, we are going to solve another question which is related to a rectangular lamina. So, initially, it is given a rectangular lamina 35 by 20 resting on HP, such that when we observe this thing from top, it will appear as a square. So, the side on which it rests makes 30 degree with the VP. Draw its projection and also find its inclination with HP. So, in this question, we have a rectangular lamina. Again, we are going to solve or draw the projection in three steps. First one will be for the while our rectangular lamina is resting on HP. So top view will be again same as the rectangular dimension which we have, and in front view we will have a straight line. Now, and for the second case, from top view it is appearing as a square. So it means it is inclined at some angle or at such angle, after which the surface appears as a square in the top view. Again, for third condition, the side on which it is rest makes 30 degree with the VP. So let's start with this first 35 by 20 rectangle. Just go to the main drawing. Now start with the rectangle. First dimension 35 length, 20 width. So this is a rectangle. Just going to move this a little to the left. Now you can mark it. This one is A, going to be B, D. You can check the dimensions whether they are as per the requirement or not. This is a length which is 35, and this is a width which is 20. So while resting, let us assume this is the resting edge. This AB is resting on this rectangle. ABCD is resting on this AB edge while resting on HP. This is the top view, and from that, if it is resting on HP on one of its edge AB, so the front view will be from this point to this point. I'm just going to change these lines to the construction drawing now. In the front view we'll have a straight line because this is a plane or lamina. On this point represent edge AB, so just mark them A dash and B dash. Both points lie on the same point here, and again here D dash and C dash. Now, as per the second condition, it is inclined at some angle. So after the inclination from the top view, in the top view we will have a square. So what I'm going to do is just going to create the top view first, because it is given in the top view it will appear as a square. So first I'm going to make a square. Just follow this thing. So this is the resting edge, so this is not going to change. When we incline the surface with the HP, this length get compressed and this length will become 20 because it is showing, and the top view will have a square. So this is the resting edge, so this is there's no change, there's not going to be any changes this edge. So just make a square from here. Dimension will be 20 by 20. So this is given because these are the given thing for the second condition. This is the resting edge, and while resting on this, if we rotate this thing with the HP, this length is going to compress. So we can assume, because it is given in the examples, in the top you will have a square, so this length is going to be reduced by 15 final length will be 20. So we have created this square. This one is 3. So now we need to find the angle. What should be the angle, so that after getting inclined at that angle, we are getting the square and top view. So just do one thing. This is the resting corner, resting edge. So it should stay on the reference line. So this point A dash B dash should be this one. This point represent this one because this is the resting edge. Now this is the edge which get rotated. So we need to find the angle at which this is inclined. So just need to do one thing. For this, we can do one thing. Just create a line because we know in this vertical line. Let's change it to the construction. We know the second edge will be on this vertical line because up to now what we have done in the second step we need to copy this thing and incline it to the angle which is given in the question, and from there you need to track the line and with which you will find out the z. Here we are just reversing the process. We have top view. Now we need to find the front view. So we know on the same vertical line we do have the this d dash c dash point. So at what length? So we can do one thing. This is the length. This is the front view which we this is the front view which is 35 mm long because this is the line which we observe in the front view. So we know this rectangular surface is 35 mm length. So I'm just going to draw a circle which is of 35 mm length and need to draw, and this circle will intersect with this vertical line. If it is, we need radius 35, so just type it 35. So this is the circle with the radius 35. So from this point, this is the center. So any point on the circumference is at a distance of 35 mm from the center. So this circumference intersected with this vertical line here. So if you draw a line from this point, center point to this intersection point, so this length is 35 mm, and you can say this length as these two profiles, the circular and this vertical line intersecting at this point, and we know in this vertical line we do have the end point d dash c dash. So this intersection will give us this d dash and c dash. So this is here. I need just this intersection point, so I'm going to remove this thing. Okay. So now you can check at what angle it is inclined so that top view is appearing as a square. Just check it from here. This is 55 degrees. So if we rotate this rectangular surface 55 degree with HP, and the top view will have a square. Now, as per the third condition, the resting edge should make an angle of 30 degree with the VP. So just copy this thing and take it from to that. Now just rotate this thing to make an angle of 30 degree with the VP. Okay. Okay, AB is the resting edge. No? It should make an angle of 30 degree. Let's check the angle. Oh, it is 60 degree. I can see after rotation our AB resting edge is inclined at 30 degree with the VP. Okay, now you can trace out the remaining part. So this is A dash and B dash will lie on the reference line. This is a B dash. This is A dash. And C dash, G dash will lie on this horizontal line. Just connect these points. So this one is B dash, this one is A dash, and this one is C, and this one is G dash. Now connect these points A dash, B dash, C, D, and A. Now, you can see this is a solution. So here you can see this rectangular surface resting on HP on this AB edge. Now while resting on HP, so this is our front view, and from this, well, we rotate this thing with in the question we have this it is rotated at some angle so that the top view appear as a front view, so top view appear as a square. So we find out that when we rotate this rectangular surface 50 by 55-degree with HP, then in top view we will have a square, and again this is our resting edge, that is where this point stays on the reference line. Now we have to make sure this resting edge should make an angle of 30-degree with VP, so just rotate this thing, and you can see it is on HP, that is why it stays on the reference line. In the T condition, this A dash B dash represent this edge AB, so it is on the reference line. Again on the third condition, AB is resting on HP as well as it is inclined at 30-degree with the VP. So on the front view you can see A dash B dash stay on the reference line. So this is a solution to this question. Thank you.